All right, everyone's here. First ban coming out is a Blitzcrank. Better to cat banning on the side of team. Again, as it looks like Sinru will be working that one for his team on blue side for team front lines. So bans coming out the same bans as last time that it looks like. Nothing too big, nothing too changing as well as the Nidalee. It looks like Team Durgan did ban out the Evelyn, which kind of screwed them last game. Like I stated, if they ban it out, their chances are going to be a lot bigger. But what they have left open is they have left open a Shen, which I wouldn't be surprised to see a first pick come out for Reref, but they did go with the Thresh. So Shen will be taken away. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, taking the Cho'Gath and the Shen, taking away the two strongest champions for team front lines. They're going to have to play without those. Fengi, are you alive?
I am alive.
Okay, good.
Well,
I have to finish this song really quick. Started the groove. I have to finish it.
well, you just kind of kept talking, but there is a Vayne coming out. We did see Vayne go a lot of man mode there. Definitely a strong pick for Sinru. And we also see the Thresh, which was left open. That's going to be a really good pick. As my cat here also wants to join in on the casting. What do you say, Lulu? Okay, you say nothing because you're a cat. Forgot about that.
Lulu.
Yeah, I named my cat Lulu. I'm not crazy. She is. So we have a Nocturne pick coming out for Yellow Beast. We have looking at a Misfortune pick this time for Super Raven. They go for another AoE style comp. Maybe. Go for the team fights, which they couldn't really do last time. We have a Soda pick coming out. Looks like they are
Looks like
going
they're
for team fight.
comboing for a Rupture into Crescendo into Bullet Time. Amumu's also open for Team Durgan if they wanted to go for that Curse of the Side Bullet Time composition. But it looks like you're seeing some more globals coming out. Twisted Fate was banned as well, so not gonna be able to see that. Shem was taken away. Nocturne is the only other one available. Reruff taking that Singed, hovering over it, as well as Yaya on the Karthus. So definitely global presence with the card face. And Yaya puffs yes so well last game, it's going to come strengthy with Karthus.
Crisis Press R. As we sit here quietly.
I just plan to finish this solo out really quick.
Just stop, please. Just stop. And Cinch being locked in. It's going to be Cinch versus Shen. And the Karthus being locked in. Active
Well, the
game was not
Karthus
found.
Singe going to be locked in, so global presence with the Requiem, with the Paranoia. GG well played with that one. Colt waiting to see what he locks in for that possible mid lane pick, because we don't know where everyone's going, but not as probable unless they do want to send the Cho mid like they did with Yaya last game. But wouldn't be too good because, you probably want a lot more of an early aggression type of mid with a lot of move speed rather than somebody against Karthus.
Yes,
A
yes, you will.
Zed with an AP top like Shen would be good here. A Zed with the jungle like Cho'Gath, who's going to end up building tanky with some AP, be good. They have room for an AD mid in this case if they want to go with that, like a Kha'Zix, like a Zed, like a Lee Sin, if they choose to do so.
As we wait with bated breath with you, Colt picks, and does not look like he's going to pick anybody. I think that was a random. Yes, that was.
Alrighty then, so we're getting back in here. I put the instrument away.
Nice help to Jeopardy music.
We are back. I will be doing play-by-play this game, so no more positively bad coloring by me with the information that I have no idea about. But we're all right here as we're in Champion Select. Looks like 20 seconds left until the delay period starts. I wish we could just get rid of that.
All right, and the final pick that we did not see last time was a Katarina.
So very mobile as well, going to be able to take out that Karthus early on, possibly even pre-6 with the dagger harass.
Yes, just maybe.
Her ass. I'm terrible.
We do have Shine coming for teleport this time. Probably going to be looking for a lot more split push potential or a lot more of a global presence potential. Which, since the other team does have Nocturne, that's probably going to be able to cancel it out somewhat. But Reruff did not take teleport, so he's not going to be able to follow Shen around. But let's be honest, it's Sin. She's probably going to be at his tier 2 turret first time that Tyrion already teleports. It's just going to be painful. But definitely an AoE style coming out again from Purple side. They do have the Cho'Gath Q to just CC everybody. They have the Sona ult to stun everybody. They have the Shen ult to taunt everybody. They have the MF ult to hurt everybody. And the Katarina ult to clean up everybody. While blue team almost kind of has a press R to win team. Karthus pressing R to win. Nocturne pressing R, getting a lot of damage, being able to dive on their backline, which is going to be MF mostly. And the Thresh damage coming out from his box, definitely hurting a lot, even though he is a support player. It's on top of that, the Singed are gonna. I do believe they took out the tenacity bonus. Correct me if I'm wrong. From it, so he is not gonna be able. So he is gonna be vulnerable to CC, which is definitely something that Purple team has some of. Blue team is a little bit lacking on CC almost. They have the Thresh CC, they have the Vayne Stun in certain situations, they have the Nocturne Fear, and they have the Karthus Slow.
Also a lot of not as much AoE coming out from blue side as well. They have the Defile, that's pretty much about it. And you know, the poison from Singed is just going to be positively annoying. Hopefully, though, Singed can be just considered an annoyance and they leave him the heck alone and he does jack. And Purple will have an easy time here because, let's face it, oh my goodness, GG, talk. I'm working on it. Can you not hear me talk? Okay, I keep talking. Anyway, delay period, 35 seconds left, so we're about done here. Getting to that point, what? Okay. So a little bit of a circumstance. Fengi will be right back, having a little bit of an emergency. So you're stuck with me for a little bit. GG, well played. As the delay period is about to end, he has the stream up. We're gonna go into loading screen. Hopefully that one will switch. But looking at summoners, I don't know if we've checked that all out yet. But TP being run by a couple. Shen has TP, won't be able to be followed. But Ghost Ultimate from Reruff will be able to get him there just as fast in those 4 seconds because, you know, Singed equals speedy mofo. So we are getting into the delay game thingy jigger loading screen. As unfortunately the screen is still a little bit awkwardly slideshowed because Fengi is having a little bit of trouble. But that's alright, I can talk you through everything that is happening here. It looks like we almost have a full skin team on both ends. In fact, almost. But it is 4-3 in favor again of Team Frontlines, beating out Team Durgan by 1, unfortunately. But Yellow Jacket Shen's an awesome skin, as well as Slaybo Katarina, as well as Mafia Misfortune. Then again, you know, you got Frozen Terror Nocturne, which I don't prefer. Augmented Singed is good, Grim Reaper Card is good, Heartseeker Fane good. We're getting underway here. Loading up, everybody is Cohen and Super Raven being the last two, but we're getting there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting there. Like I said, everybody's name last game except for Super Raven, so we'll get to that point. But we're loading up here, about to finish. Let me Some research. Getting there. Getting there. Damn it. Wrong thing. But ladies and gentlemen, this is season 2. Finals of tournament day 1 will be going on today and tomorrow, day 1 and day 2. This is day 1 of the first couple rounds. GG all played. Getting in there. Very, very nice. Yes. This is the LRSS, the League of Legends Rising Star Series. And want to know more, go to lrss.co. As we are in game, things loading up. I will be your caster today until Fengi gets back, but it's just me soloing at the moment. So GG on that. Standard.
Actually,
I guess.
I'm not gonna allow you to solo. I will save you all. I am back. I apologize about that.
Wild Fengi has appeared, dude.
Yes, sorry. Some of you decided to come visit.
Welcome to Summoner's
As
Rift.
in my fucking neighbor's dog. Of course, my dogs had to kill. So yeah, that was fun.
Alrighty then, so we are here. Looks like an invade will be coming out for Team DRGN, but they will be spotted by Yaya Puff with those layaways. As she's overextending a bit here, gonna just pack by Yellow Beast a little bit overextended. They're not even going for kills, they're just kind of showing their presence. Gonna maybe go for some early wards, gonna drop 1, not 2, but just 1 in the other bush side. For cover's just gonna leave, give their greetings, say hello, and then just back the hell out of there. So,
good for
very
him.
nice.
It'll be a TSM style invade. You go in, you
Nice
ward,
invade.
and just leave.
Alrighty then, so wards being dropped. Doesn't look like they're going to go for the invade, but a lot more map control coming out early on for Team DRGN. A lot more than last game. Last game it seemed like Front Lines was the team with those wards on the top side of the jungle. This time with a lot more early game strategy and a very nice lane swap it looks to be. DRGN might be playing their heart outs this time to stay in the tournament and even the series at 1-1 as Team Frontlines took a good lead first game. The Shen with definitely a lot better 1v2 potential than a Singed, I guess you could say, because, you know, sure, Singed has the poison, but Shen's so much more tankier, can farm from a distance. Very nice lane swap on the side of Team DRGN, gonna get more ahead when they do that one. Nice poke by Sona as well. Gonna try to get as far ahead as they possibly can. Might see some early ganks top. As we get underway here, wards dropped in there. Seeing is, Colt starting with 7 AP only in a reju bead. Not going for as much early aggression, it looks like, as we would like to see, because he would be able to force Yaya out of lane and keep him from farming even more. But that is alright, I suppose, as Cho'Gath goes for a red with that smiteless that he took. Nocturne taking his with a smiteless as well. So double smiteless seems to be the new meta of the game. We get in here, still no engages so far. 2 minutes, 50 seconds into the game, which is kind of understood and easily understood, I suppose, as everyone's just farming their heart outs. But good quick push on the top turret for Team DRGN, as they're definitely putting some good harass down on the turret. Gonna speed push, as Nocturne's here, gonna try to complement that for Team Frontlines as well. Sinru played Vayne last game, did very, very fine, went 10-2. Carried his team to victory with those silver bolts of victory. What's going on under tower, but not too much, as Yellow Beast is tanking a little bit, but he will be alright, I would suppose.
And Cho'Gath has arrived now, trying to help clear.
Cheddar is here for the counter gank. Doesn't look like they're going to go in, because Sinru backing off, Yellow Beast going B. Hong Kong is there. GG. No, not gonna say it. Not gonna say it, or else Kitten's gonna kill me. But alrighty then, so push is coming out. Looks like Supa and Kohen trying to push this out on Reruff as best they can in the top lane. But they are getting out pushed a wee bit with that damage from Nocturne that came out before. But he's coming up to try and save the top, because Reruff does need to go B soon enough, as he's pretty low, and started Fairy Charm instead of Rejuvenation. And believe it or not, Colt actually being harassed a lot more than forcing harass onto Yaya Puff. So the Karthus doing more harass than the Katarina. That's not something you see every day, as Yaya's pretty low on mana as well. And we'll continue Looks like taunt lands onto Sinru as Cheddar's gonna go, but the Lantern gonna be ridden and rode all day by Sinru. Ridden and rode. I
Nice
like
play,
it.
but
Really?
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. We saw both junglers helping out their solo lanes, try and clear out the waves. Although, in this case, Shogun has a lot better clear potential than Nocturne really does. But on top of this, another thing to look at is... Excuse me. Thresh has a lot more kill potential than Sona does, pre-6. Sona has the ultimate to lock down, but Thresh has all his CC from his death sentence, or as some know it as death paragraph, and his play.
Death paragraph.
Very, very potent combo. Try CC down Shen and finish him off, while all Sona and MF can really do is bully Singed and push that tower, which is what they're doing right now, but nope, Sona not going to take any tower damage.
I'm gonna be able to take it, but Reruff being able to force that one out, but that turret will go down here in the near future, as it looks like Cheddar's heading up there for a possible dive, which they could do on poor Reruff, who's tanking a lot of damage. Not as tanky as he could be level 1, and by that I mean level 5.
They are going to land
gonna get flayed, flashes out, okay though, he'll be alright. And this could be a turret for Yellow Beast and team front lines, depending on how this goes. Get it, the first one goes to Super Raven and Durgan. Taunt's going on under tower, Shen trying his best to save it, but it will go down with 2-3 more auto attacks, and they will pick it up. So 1-to-1 in turrets now. Flash hook lands on the Tyrion. He's gonna go as he plays, and their Fear going as well, trying to pick it up, condemn into the wall. GG, well played, and kid, you can kill me. First blood going to Sinru.
Wow, nice hook. All I have to say there.
So good first blood going to them. Great focus and chain of CC with the Fear, with everything else, the grab, play, Fear, condemn. Chained it all perfectly, and now it's turret in favor of front lines with 1-to-1 and a kill with the first blood sitting onto the Vayne, which is never a good thing. Vayne definitely fed late game, carries even harder than a non-fed late game Vayne, but wait a second. You know, a fed Vayne carries a lot better than an unfed Vayne, but they still both carry very, very hard. So first blood definitely going to set her ahead far. She goes back, first back BF sword with boots as well, and pots on just BF sword, Misfortune. She's behind a little bit on CS, but that's okay. As the CS is being pushed, yeah, doing a pretty good job with those lay wastes, picking up a hat trick CS in the middle lane. Oh lordy, so the lane swaps will come back out since both tier 1s have dropped. Reruff and Tyrion will face each other for the first time all game in the top lane, 1v1 this time around. Pings coming out. Bottom lane will be pushed and farmed, and safely farmed by Team Durgan. Not gonna let that one fall. Though Singed was able to pick up a lot more CS in the 1v2 than Shen, so
Yes.
gonna be ahead in lane, yeah.
Cheddar able to take that second blue.
Catalyst.
Since Katarina is a Manals champion, as we all know.
What?
Nothing, dear. I have these out of order. I just noticed. Why didn't you tell me?
Hear what you said.
Tog, I have this out of order. Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, because I forgot. So Reruff diracing the minions over there behind the turret. Very, very nice play on the Sidge's part. Does pop that ultimate insanity potion. So we'll not have that at his disposal for 80 seconds now. The lane's being pushed. Nocturne still hasn't given Karthus the blue. So Karthus, despite being ahead by 4 in CS, is coming back to lane. Might be able to pick that one up and get even more of a CS lead. His bullet time is comboed. Lantern not going to be picked up and rode. Yes, it will be rode. Ridden? Which tense of ride? Which one am I going to use here? Is rode even a word?
Yes, it is.
Ridden? What?
You would say
ridden is in get rid? It's not ridden. Just say
you
rode.
have ridden, or you rode.
Kitten. We'll just say Kitten's the Lantern. But
Catches the
Good guy,
lantern.
Kitten Bear. Neither here nor there, though, as Yaya Pup did take the blue. Gonna get more ahead there. Exhaust was popped onto Cinder. That will not be up at their disposal for a wee bit. And now they're just kind of farm it out again. As Reruff could use a blue as well. Unfortunately, with the mana, wall of slow fun time is going to be popped in the mid lane with Defile just kind of still chilling there. Yeah, needs to toggle that one off to save some mana. Not going to be able to get it forever, though, having that blue buff and mana and CDR. So Singed going back, has Insanity Potion up at his disposal. Get back to lane very fast if need be. Fail gank by Cheddar. Not going to be able to work too well as Colt's taking a lot of harass in the mid lane. You expect to see a lot of harass from Colt as the Katarina, as Paranoia comes into the bot lane. Misfortune's going at the flash. Requiem is there as well doing loads, and it looks like the Stand United won't be enough with Barrier Pop beside it. Tyrion not going to be able to get the ton off. Oh my goodness. Now they're comboing it as well, condemned into the wall. Tyrion about to go down possibly. Looks like engage is happening all around, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just stick to bottom lane for now, as Cheddar and Cohen are going to get zoned out here and stand right in front of them. See, wards have dropped. Hong Kong not going to go for the hook. Very nice engage. Pink ward dropping at Dragon, and it looks like Team Front Lines might be going for this one here soon.
Yes, it
See,
looks like
as
they
Reruff-
are. That was a
Reruff
nice...
is in the top. Misfortune is up, so this would not be a good call for them. They are going to back out and recognize that. Very nice. Pink ward's being just dropped all around. Get taken out here. Yaya Puff dropped the Requiem, able to pick up the kill on Misfortune. That one went to Vayne as well. So Vayne now sitting at 2-0 with both their team's kills. And the gold lead is 2K for Team Frontlines, both with one turret. Reruff Dyrasing in the top lane, going to be able to split that one up a bit and push the turret even more as it's half HP. Very good. Very nice to hear, I'd suppose.
Keep talking, my phone's ringing again. Alright, I apologize about that.
Alright, are you back, Fengi?
Yes, I am back. And
Gee, good job. Alright.
Nope, I did not DC. Misfortune trying to freeze that bot lane. I can speak English. Plus, they're just doing a lot of proxy farming up top, trying to force Shen to tank a lot of minion damage, since Shen does not have a lot of wave clear.
Looks like
It looks like they are going for the dragon.
Frontline's trying to sneak in a Dragon here. It's going to get taken down with those Silver Dealers, Bolts, and Smite. X from Thresh being used to zone it out. Very nice on that end.
As Reruff keeps pushing top, he's going to keep proxy farming there. He isn't going to go too far.
I could go too far, but we'll take the pink ward indeed.
Putting a lot of pressure on Shen, trying to get that top turret. Gonna just flick him back, keep
basically keep Tyrion at bay as he gets taunted under tower, trying to get that turret down. It's pretty low, my friends.
Already below 300 health.
This is might see an engage here near on Cohen in the bot lane as he's overextended just a wee bit. Nero and Supa might be able to exchange trades. We'll see what happens as this one goes on. Lane pushing out as well. CS advantage is definitely in favor of Misfortune in the bottom lane.
Misfortune zone froze a lot of the wave, but in a point where Vayne couldn't safely do. A very smart play coming out from her. So Vayne was forced to go take a lot of jungle creeps, namely double golems, excuse me. Sorry, this whole English thing is really hard.
Your sound froze, so it sounded like you said Vayne forced to go Graves.
Okay.
Alright, sorry, continue, sorry.
That was random.
On second thought, I'll be back to that in a second. As Rupture flip goes in the top lane, Ghost is popped by Reruff. He's going to try to escape this Rupture on cooldown as well as the taunt. The epoxy might be enough. Rupture lands again. And he might be able to make it out, though, as his turret is down. They will back out. Sorry for interrupting you. Something might have happened there.
No problem.
Go ahead.
No problem, Mija. Misfortune and...
Did you call me?
I called you Mija.
Well, I'm about to interrupt you again as Crescendo pops under Bane as well as the bullet time barrier goes down and she might be able to ride the lantern away, but Yellow Beast is here to counter ganks. Sinru lived somehow, and Yellow Beast picks up with the Paranoia Exhaust sitting on Super Raven, gonna try to pick up the kill on Sinru. Box comes down as well, Stain United, and Yellow Beast in Hong Kong trying to do the damage. Tyrion teleports in there with the Stain United, and now the damage is just being put out. Double kill for Yellow Beast, and now they're trying to peel down onto Tyrion, who's gonna get feared with the Lantern. Flay coming in, and they will be able to pick this up, most likely Shield coming out, and they will get it with the auto attack going to Hong Kong. So basically a 3-for-1 in favor of Team Frontline. Very, very nice counter engage by Nocturne. Vayne just kind of giving up the life. 4-3. That's always a good trade.
Okay. That fight is a really good example of what I was going to say. Misfortune froze a lot of the way for a long time. That's why she has that huge CS advantage.
Red team's turret has
So
been
she was
destroyed.
able to, along with top turret dropping. Okay, you talk.
Okay. So I think what you were getting at was able to chain the CC, but it wasn't enough damage as Vayne did get the barrier plus shield from Thresh. So Thresh definitely saving the life there as Yellow Beast gets engaged with one there. Colt on the Katarina with that ultimate. Death Lotus does have a fairly short cooldown, so you can use that to harass if you wish, but I don't think that was the proper sequence. As the bottom turret was taken down earlier, and Tier 1 for Team Frontlines is full HP, so they will be looking to push in this mid lane. As Silver Bolts are stacking on the Cult, taking some good damage there. And we might see the turret go down here as things are going on. MF, though, up about 40 creep score on Cinder. Reruff gets engaged upon a bit. Yellow Beast at half HP. Might see a full-on fight here. Ladies and gentlemen, Stain United is on cooldown, so Shen needs to get there as fast as he can, though he does have TP, but he won't be in the fight for 4 extra seconds, and that's actually a good amount of time as Death Sentence does not land onto Cheddar, which probably wouldn't have been good anyway. So they will just do the mid lane dance for a wee bit.
But it looks like they're gonna split off and
Hear your voice,
stop
thank
that.
you.
Alright. I apologize about that. I'm just gonna say it right now, since it is relevant here. Vayne is behind on CS. Misfortune froze a lot of the way. Vayne couldn't get a lot of the farm. So MF has a huge farm advantage. But we're looking at a Vayne. Vayne doesn't need a whole lot of early game farm to be as strong. If she gets that farm, she's gonna be stronger. But since she doesn't have a lot of that farm, she's still extremely strong. But MF is ahead of him farm, but not. But she isn't really ahead of Vayne. You can't really be ahead of Vayne unless you're Draven.
Alright, so all the ults are almost up with the exception of Stain United, but Shen is in the mid lane already, so that one might not be as needed, though the shield would definitely be of assistance. It's almost up, it's going to be up within 10 seconds as the sentence lands onto Cheddar. Might engage, bullet time, Crescendo doing loads of damage. Colt jumps in with the Death Lotus, very nice play out there. So much damage being put out, and it looks like they're all standing in Defile as damage comes out. Requiem doing good ones as well. The tankiness from Team Frontlines will be enough to win this fight, and it looks like they will come out with an ace for 2 with the deaths of their 2 main carries. Very, very nice play there by Frontlines. With good focus, their tanky members will survive with the Thresh, Nocturne, and Reruff.
Yes, a very, very nice fight there. They did get on Vayne. Vayne was really in the middle of that fight. So was Karthus. This team comp from Frontlines is not centered around keeping that backline and frontline. It's centered around, let's just go YOLO this, go hard in, get what we can, and just see what we can do. There was a very, very nice focus coming out from Team DRGN, but it just was not enough to win that fight for them. They got down Sinru really early. They also got down Yayapup. Yayapup has her passive, of course. So she stayed alive in that fight. She's still doing a lot of damage.
After that fight, I do feel inclined to put my Bay Life bracelet on because that is the exact exact meaning I would go with. So very good fight for Frontlines, able to expand their goal lead to 8k with now 3 turrets to 1. So like you said, Vayne just kind of diving in, doing her part, though she's not staying alive. She's still kind of taking focus and dealing a lot of damage. The ultimate, plus the stacks of AD that she gets from the ultimate.
Now,
Yaya Puff as well, dealing the damage with the Defile, as they were all standing in Defile for that entire fight. They didn't try to get Yaya Puff out of the fight with any knockbacks or anything they have. Shen didn't try to taunt her away, you know, no crescendo. Well, crescendo did land, but point being, they just fought straight into Defile, and it was not good for them.
No, it really isn't. That's the whole point of this Baylife comp, and and they're playing it really well. They all got in that fight. They all fought. 2 of them died. Their 2 main carries died. They still came out really ahead on that. Sure, they couldn't take as many objectives as they wanted to, but they still came out ahead. I think they're gonna, if they can keep getting fights like that, where they can get down Misfortune. They had really good focus on her. Nocturne Paranoia got him right onto Misfortune, able to drop her and interrupt that bullet time a little bit. I think it still almost got fully casted there. But
Shen building out the Aegis, once that is completed into a runic bulwark, the magic damage definitely going to be negated a good some amount from Singed, from Karthus, so that Defile may not mean as much once the runic is completed. Magic resist being stacked on every player of Team Durgan, as they are taking into account the damage of the Defile and Poison.
Well, something worth noting.
As well as giving Cho'Gath, Shen, and Cat some good damage and breathing room.
Shen has the Aegis. Shen's gonna be split pushing. He's not gonna be there for the beginning 3-4 seconds of the fight. That's 3-4 seconds that they're taking a lot more damage than with that bulwark. They probably should not be getting that bulwark on Shen. I would probably rather see it on Cho'Gath. Shen can then actually pick up some boots, maybe. No, we're 20 minutes in and you don't have boots 1? What are you... I think he's crazy. But anyways. So, even during poking, if Karthus just lands a couple Qs, that's a lot of damage going down. Because they don't have the bulwark to prevent... MF has no MR. Someone has MR. I think Shogas right now has spilled a little bit of MR still, but... if it lands on them, they're going to be taking a good chunk of damage, actually. Not the bonus resistance that they'd be getting from Bulwark. They're only going to have that Bulwark through the main part of the fight, which might not be quite as preferable.
So then Yaya Puff taking the blue. Dragon as well, going to be up in 3 minutes. Could very well be one of the next fights we see. All we can see on right now is engage going on. Cheddar gets flipped in there. Rupture going to miss. Stang United not even going to be able to do it. So that gets channeled the heck out of there, and Vayne picks that one up, going 4-2 now. Though down 60 CS, still managing to get those kills and help out the team a lot. Now going to split top. Very, very nice peel and fight onto Cheddar, who's going to go down there easily. Lose the stacks as well. Tyrion now tanking a little bit, going to be forced to taunt out.
Oh, again, Vayne. She's already got her IE and Zeal complete. She hurts. She hurts a lot. She's down 50, 60 CS. She just doesn't care.
So Death Sentence lands, the engage going on as well, the 5 standing in it.
As I said, she just doesn't care. She still does a lot of damage. She still hurts. Right now, she's probably doing more damage than MF, because MF isn't using her, can't get her ult in there. But MF did just pick up a second BS, so we're probably going to be looking towards her IE now.
So Cheddar is exhausted, re-upgraded, the flip doesn't even need it. 3rd stack of Silver Bolt's too much, and they will get a very nice kill there. Did my mic cut out during that last fight?
I do not know.
My mic cut out during that last fight. I feel terrible. So, my bad there. I was not able to get that one through, but it's alright. Sinru's pretty low. Colt might Shunpo in there. We'll see what happens. Looks like he's going for it. Gets the shutdown on Sinru. Gonna just focus back on the turret. Pick that one up. So, Colt gonna try to make it out. Gonna step over a ward or two, and the chase will continue as rear of. No, they're not gonna chase. They're just gonna back out as they got a turret almost in hib. Cheeky saying bye, but that's alright because 14-4 in kills A gold lead 5 turrets to 1 in favor of Frontlines. Have that nice lead. Looks like Honk Honk gonna drop the Baron Ward. Dragon up in about, I believe, a minute. Oh,
But we are going to see
another
a
fight
shove
there
mid.
very well.
They are shoving mid. They're going to try to pick up this turret, getting their second turret of the game.
Blue team's
That's
turret
only
has
the
been
mid outer.
destroyed.
They've already taken the mid in. Frontlines have already taken the mid inhib turret. Cheddar getting caught here though.
Requiem being dropped. Europe's gonna get the full ghost and ignite. Gonna flip on Cheddar. He's gonna get taken out with the heals. Europe picks that up with the poison, and he's still going as the epoxy goes onto the ground. His sight is Sona, who might not be able to make it out. Flash, and by flash I mean exhaust. Who cares? Picking that one up. And it looks like this inhib will go down. Could see a very easy 2-0 victory for Team Frontlines in this one, as they are so far ahead, with so much more to offer at this point than Team DRGN, as they're backing off and it looks like they're going for a Baron.
Does look like they're going for the Baron. Shen completing a Sunfire. You probably should already have that. We're 25 minutes in the game, bro. A little late. Still don't have Boots 1. Shen relying on his ult and teleport to get to places. I don't know if that's most reliable in a situation like this. You can't get to Baron in any decent time. It is probably going to be a free Baron for Frontline. They're not even going to be able to respond.
Free Baron gets taken away. Frontlines didn't even step over a single ward, so actually Durgan had no idea whatsoever that they were taking Baron, so they got that one uncontested, and I'll be up 7 minutes from now. Oh timers, oh timers. Very, very nice on that end, as it looks like Yaya's going back with 2,000 gold, eager to see what is purchased on her end as she picks up a needlessly large. It's gonna increase a lot of her damage.
Looking like she's probably going to complete that Zonia's. Amazing. See how her tier's already fully stacked.
So Dragon as well, no ward coverage going to Team Frontlines as well, expanding their gold lead now to freaking, yes. The gold lead is now 13k, 5 towers to 2, 16 kills to 4. Definitely looking like they are eyeing the next round of this tournament, as they will move on if they win this game. Team Durgan needs to step it up here and make a very nice comeback to stay alive. Actually, I think there is a... I think they will still be alive.
Yeah, they will still be alive. There is Lewis's bracket.
It's double elimination, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so they will stay alive, but you know what I mean. I forgot to look at the brackets.
Fired.
My bad.
Looking for new caster.
So then, clear coming out. Might see an engage push mid group. Once Cinder gets the red buff, might see a group push mid by Team Frontlines. Try and get front push and win here. Might split push another lane, but minions complimenting them on both ends. No clear coming top or bottom, so they can push bottom or top, do whatever they please.
Definitely Team Frontlines in control of this game. They control what they want to do. If they want an objective, they can just go take it. There's not much Durgan can do about it. Because right now, Frontlines has 4 times their kills. Sure, MF's up 60 CS on Vayne, but they're still down 12 kills. There's just not much they can do.
It doesn't hit onto anybody as we're up our Ghost in. They're gonna get the flip off as Katarina does the death blows, but it's not enough for Shendo going as well. They are still standing in Defile, and Yaya Pup still staying alive, doing so much damage. Box coming out as well with exhausting on Cheddar, and Hong Kong picks that one up as death is imminent for Team Durgan. So the inhibitor will go down. That is number 2, and Shen was not able to make it to the fight, as the silver balls do so much. Rira picks it up with a flip. Requiem as well going to do damage. Shen trying to hold it as best he can, but one Nexus turret will fall. Looks like the chase is on for number 2, as Tyrion could get down. Yes, he will get down, and Funky with it. He'll go down. Second Nexus turret falls, and Team Frontlines will advance to the second round of LRSS tourney. Number 2, Season 2. Day 1 of this tournament. Very great play all around on both ends, I would suppose, but Frontlines just showing their strength in the end, able to come out on top.
Yes, in the end there, we saw how tanky and just powerful Reruff was. He went into the backline and just zoned out their entire backline. There was just nothing they could do about it. Reruff just, like, hey, you're gonna be over there. I'm gonna actually kill you while I'm here, and I'll just let my other team come and just destroy him. Okay, I like that idea a lot. Very, very impressive play coming out overall from the front lines. Team Durgan tried putting up a fight, but it just was not enough.
So that game getting knocked out of the way, 2-0 in favor of front lines. Team Durgan gonna get sent down a little bit to the losers bracket. I do believe this is double elimination. So I think that is all for us right now. We're gonna go to a break and go into the next game, maybe.
Maybe. I think we do have to. I think we have to wait a little bit.
Oh.
So
Put on some music, girl.
I'll put on some music, girl. Enjoy. We'll be right back with you with round 2 of LRSS Season 2 tournament.
Oh, I guess. Hey, Plangy, are you color or play-by-play? Oh.
Alright, folks, we are getting underway. Match 2, LRSS Season 2 Tournament. On the purple side, we have Team Fallback Gaming, who is short a person, and they have decided instead of forfeiting match 1, they will play a 4v5. And on blue side, we have STAG X420's posse. We'll call STAG from now on. We have the first bands coming underway. STAG banning out Blitzcrank and Fluffy MD, famous for his Caitlyn play. Well, not famous, known for his Caitlyn play. Fallback Gaming banning that out, not going to allow him to get that. And we have a
really
Sona ban coming out.
Oh, nice. I'm interested to see what player they're going to be down here. Or, because I doubt they would. I know it's their AD carry that's not here, but I doubt that they would go without an AD carry.
More likely than not, they'll play without a jungler. It's going to be kind of interesting to see what kind of comps they're going to run with 4-person.
Yeah, maybe we might see a Mordekaiser or something like that, just to get that extra ghost in there. If they get enough burst at the beginning of a team fight.
I can imagine York actually would be a really viable pick here. That would be a
Ghost
double
comp.
AD carry. Ghost comp. They could have a ghost comp. Or even they could even have a Karthus too. He has the 2 lives. With his death. Or they'll play hard carry champions like an Akali or a Lux. Not really a Lux, but Malphite being insta-locked by Fluffy MD for Stag. That's gonna be I'm just gonna take a wild shot in the dark and gonna guess that's gonna be their top lane. And looking at a Lux and an Ezreal, they're probably actually gonna look for poke, try to poke and disengage versus Stag. Lux Qs and Lux bindings and her Lucid Singularity would definitely be a very strong peel sort of idea. And if they run the blue Ezreal, they're gonna be able to kite them for a long time, get a lot of damage down, and maybe turn around in the team fight and try to clean up what they can. But it's gonna be very, very hard for them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we saw like a Jace pick coming out from the purple side here for their top laner. Or just other poke heavy comps. They can't really afford to stick around in extended team fights at all, because they'll just get eaten alive unless they've got some kind of lead there at the start.
We might not even see a jungler coming in. I mean, Stay could just entirely say, put their jungler top lane, push down that lane really fast, shift to mid, push down that lane really fast, and just go for a fast push, try to get the advantage, not give up any kills. Play very strong in lane, or maybe even shift bot. And
you see that aggressive support coming out already. This is game 2 of the series, correct?
This is game 1.
Oh, game 1, okay. Oh, looks like you did lock in that Cho'Gath pick.
Yeah, he did. I'm going to say it's probably going to be a jungle Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath does have a very strong wave clear potential, especially for a lot of junglers. They don't have that. We have a Rumble pick coming on. That Rumble is going to have very strong lane presence, especially versus Rumble does okay versus Malphite. Malphite I see usually Malphite's getting the edge on Rumble, just because they're just so tanky and Rumble can't really bully them. The Cho'Gath is going to be able to really push lanes. He can shift top with Malphite, push for days, try to destroy that tower really early on, so that Malphite can then go to mid, push that. As I said, I'm kind of just repeating my own words, so you go ahead.
I was just pointing out, we were talking about the disengage and the poke earlier. We saw that Janet pick coming out. Very strong disengage champ. So I think you did call it. They're definitely going for that really strong just poke comp. They don't want to fight at all. If for some reason they do get engaged on, they have that Janet ultimate to kind of try to save them. Stag does have some pretty good hard engage on their side as well with that Malphite, Leona, and Zed.
Definitely a very aggressive engage comp. I mean, Zed is... Apologize about my dog.
I haven't seen Fluffy ever play Graves, so I'm really interested to see how this is going to go over.
Alright, I'm sorry about that. Definitely very aggressive. I don't have icons. Oopsie. I apologize about that.
We do see Surgeon Kitty's got to bring in that teleport. Perhaps looking to get aggressive into the bottom lane. I'm surprised that they are going to go with a jungler here. I guess this might is. Purple team are going to lose a lot of pressure over Dragon and Baron. Just the fact that they don't have a Smite combined with a Feast from Cho'Gath. That's going to all but secure every map objective for them if they play it right.
Yes, they will be able to. And they really do have a strong team fight because they have the tanky Malphite. They also have a tanky Cho'Gath. That front line's going to be extremely strong. So they're going to have to really rely on a lot of positioning coming out from fallback gaming. Rumble's going to have to definitely play a backline Rumble, which isn't always most effective, using that ult to disengage. Well, they're just going to have to basically pray to even stand a chance in this game. It's going to be extremely difficult for them. They can do it, but it's going to be very hard for them to. I mean, go ahead.
Well, I'm just trying to think what they can do, and I guess they just have to play their own game. They have to ward a lot, because if they get caught out at all, that's it. That's kind of giving STAG free reign if they get caught out to take an objective or force something or force a team fight. So they definitely have to play very conservatively, but they can't let themselves get pushed around either. It's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna react to this. I'm not too familiar with Stag's team here. I did see Black Gaming play last night, but I haven't seen Stag play as a team together, so I don't particularly strong champions or anything like that.
Usually what STAG does is they let Fluffy MD get really, really big, and then just let him carry them. Because Fluffy MD is an extremely good AD carry. His positioning is really good. He can peel for himself in fights. He doesn't need the peel from Leona. So Leona's going to be able to dive in, go very aggressive. Although Fluffy's played great, so he's probably also going to dive in and go aggressive. Along with Cho'Gath, he's going to dive in and go aggressive. So they're going to have a very different playstyle than what you normally see. They normally establish a front line. They go aggressive, while Fluffy MD just stays in the back, keeps himself alive. Sometimes with the help of their support, depending on who they're playing. And it's going to be... I want to see if this is going to work out for them. Because they do have the one-person advantage in teamfights. So once it gets to the teamfight stage, in an extremely late game, fallback gaming is not going to stand much of a chance. They might be able to play it like a style of Last Esports when they played the Jungle Ezreal. They just grouped up, pushed objectives, just kept pushing waves, forcing them into their base. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that effectively here, but we'll see.
Yeah, fallback gaming is like they're in a pretty precarious spot here. Like I said, they can't let themselves get pushed around too much, because if they get pushed back into their own turrets, it's just going to become like the domino effect, and it's just going to snowball out of control, especially with them down a person. They've really got to hope to catch someone out, and I did see that Stag had some pretty smart bans there with Blitzcrank and Thresh. They definitely don't want to get caught out because they don't want it to turn into a 4v4. They want to keep this advantage as much as they can. So yeah, I think Fallback here just kind of has to play the game where they like catch someone out and they try to force something as long as they're even, and just win the small battles and hopefully transition it into something bigger.
hopefully. I think it's actually, if they can outplay in lanes too, if they can all win their lanes, then they'll probably stand a really good chance. But Malphite versus Rumble, Malphite, I'm going to say Malphite has the advantage in that fight, because Malphite also did bring teleport, so he's going to be able to also give a lot of global map pressure, which is definitely something that Fallback Gaming does not want. Malphite's going to be very, very strong. He's probably going to be able to beat up on Rumble. Zed versus Lux, it's going to be, I want to say an advantage to Zed, but Lux does have a lot of peel for herself, so she can get Zed off her. And the ult is on the damage that Zed has dealt so far. Through the ult. That's where a lot of damage comes from. So if she can stay back from Zed and use her positioning, just farm, get really big, maybe even a kill on Zed, which I don't see happening, then she'll be able to win that lane. But bot lane, Fluffy MD and Jordan PhD, that is a very strong bot lane duo. They're really in sync. They play really well together. And it's going to be very, very tricky for them, for Sonful and Nazarius to be able to beat them in that bot lane. Whew. So, here we go
haven't
again.
gotten a chance to see them play yet, so I'm actually very excited to see that happen.
Quickly fix this.
So we do see Doran's Blades coming out from both Ezreal and Graves here. I do like the Doran's Blade start. Let me see. No lifesteal, however, from Ezreal. Looking at Graves, he's got 0 lifesteal as well, which is pretty interesting because I have seen a lot of players starting with those lifesteal quints lately to give yourself a little bit of an edge in lane. But we are possibly going to be seeing a lane swap as well coming out from Graves and Leona, or from Stag into the top lane.
Sorry about that. I was just quickly adjusting overlay.
Tetran spamming the laugh a little bit. He did spot out Dr. Whale there in the banana brush.
Yes, he did. Zed starting off with the 4-pot. Definitely going to be looking for some early all-ins. Leona not even starting with wars, just starting boot health pots. Not really caring. She won't need many wards because they don't even have jungler.
Definitely
So he's
looking
gonna
to
get
get aggressive.
It looks like Red Team's just sitting up in that bush. They might even go for an invade here.
Oh, this is risky.
Oh, this is crazy. You guys are crazy.
Oh, Jordan.
Oh, they're gonna get sought out. But it is a 4 because Lux is coming out from the side. Gonna try getting in there. Ezreal popping berry, getting focused on.
Player Tom getting so cocky there.
They're being so aggressive. I don't know what they're hoping to accomplish here. Forcing Cho'Gath to smite away blue buff. Player John gonna have to be though.
That is gonna cost him. Actually recalling right on top of a ward, so it's gonna get delayed there. That's really gonna cost them in the top lane. Actually, they did they sniffed out that lane swap, so they're gonna go ahead and swap right back. It's gonna give Malphite quite the advantage in lane, however. Oh, Rumble just getting back to base just now.
Cho'Gath interrupted him a little bit more. Already, Rumble's losing XP and farm to tower. Malphite's already level 2. Rumble hasn't even gotten to the lane yet.
Oh, it's gonna be tough. It's definitely not what they needed in a game like this. I mean, I like that they tried that because I mean they needed to try something, but it definitely was very risky.
Very, very risky. Already, Fluffy MD and Jordan putting on a lot of pressure in their top/bot lane.
In the bottom lane, we see Malphite already level 3, Rumble still level 1. Not looking very good for him right now. It's actually 16-0 CS in the bottom lane right now.
And already Graves is just forcing Ezreal to farm under tower. Ezreal's not having a good time of it. He's already down about 11 CS. I can do math. Remember kids, math is good for you. Malphite actually started with the Doran shield. He knows he doesn't need ward.
I love that no one took any wards there on us. On Stag. Oh, that Zenith blade narrowly missing in the top lane.
Like Cho'Gath's mid and look for a game. And he's just gonna kind of leave. Look, laughing at Zed. Being a troll. Trying to wave play as best they can. Just look at the gold difference already. They're already up about 2k gold.
Oh, that 2k gold difference at 5 minutes. It's gonna be rough.
A lot of that is probably coming from the missing player that they have.
Yeah. I am interested to see what Fallback's gonna do here to try to respond to it. Player John's gotta be very careful now. We see Cho'Gath moving into the bottom lane. He did push up to try to gain back some of that level advantage.
Cho'Gath coming in, Rupture gonna miss. Power there, I mean John, whatever his name is, flashing over it. Flux is just trying to wave clear mid, not having to pop any health pop. Definitely putting out a lot of poke on Dr. Whale. Whale's can probably gonna wait till level 6 to all in Tetrin here. Oh. Actually,
in the bottom lane, we saw Rumble get very aggressive a second ago. He actually forced Malphite out of lane. Now we see Zerker just holding lane for him.
Malphite does have teleport. You can use that to go top lane, maybe. There are no wards. Looks like he's waiting for some gold. He's sitting on about almost 900 gold. Going to get a chalice, gonna be able to push it. You go.
Let's see here. Do you see Malphite picking up a chalice of harmony? That's in response to some of that early aggression coming out from Rumble. Has done a pretty good job of getting himself back into this pretty well. CS is definitely still in Malphite's favor. However, the level advantage has evened out a little bit. Surgeon getting aggressive there again onto John. We see Cho'Gath coming in for a lane.
Ezreal going aggressive though on top lane. Fluffy MD going low. That's gonna be first blood going on for Ezreal. He is gonna drop the Leona, gonna get that. Oh, that's something that they need to kill. They need lots and lots of kill. If they try playing a farm game, they're gonna lose. They need to try and get some kills going up, but they are gonna be pushing on this top tower, putting down quite a bit of damage on it. I don't think it'll drop here. It might if they get a second wave, which I do not think this is Cannon wave. No, it is not.
Looks like Cho'Gath might be walking away from that one. I actually thought that they might get very aggressive on that and push it immediately. Didn't expect to see Fluffy fall so soon, especially with the jungler pressure. Good job there by Fallback Gaming. Let's pick up first blood. They did give up a kill in return, though. Oh, Zerker getting caught out in the enemy jungle.
Actually, it's Cho'Gath getting caught out. Ezreal putting down quite a bit of damage on. One more flash basic attack, gonna kill him. Maybe getting a little cocky. They're gonna Malphite coming.
Oh,
that's just gonna get. That's the dead Jano. Ezreal gonna try jumping on the Baron wall, but there is a Fluffy MD there, and a Leona. They're just gonna catch him. He's gonna take a lot of damage. He is gonna fall. Malphite gonna pick that one up with the Q over the wall. Catch and throwing out the laser, almost killing Jordan, but he is gonna live to fight another day.
That's the story of the game right there. Just everyone piling on to one person.
That's what they're gonna be doing this entire game. They're just gonna be piling on, catching who they can, being super, super, super aggressive. Player John trying to push bot lane, get that tower, but it does not look like he'll be able to get that. doesn't have
John
a
did
cannon.
too bad of a job here. He saw that the teleport came out from Malphite, and he immediately started pushing. Did notice Zerker got. He knows that they don't have a jungle, so he thought, "Hey, I'll help myself." To the enemy jungle here, but he's got to be careful. He can't make too many plays like that. You definitely don't want to give the other team any kind of advantage, despite it being a 4v5. Can't really just afford to make any mistakes.
No, you really cannot. You gotta be aggressive, but you can't be super cocky like that. They do have a lot of wards. I mean, Fallback Gaming does have a lot of wards out. While STAG doesn't have a single ward out right now. They have no vision of the map. But they do realize that when somebody leaves, they're probably going to be coming in for a gank on another lane. You're probably going to... There's not much really that Fallback Gaming can do aside from just trying to hold their towers up. Trying to get kills. Trying to win trade. Get some sort of advantage. But STAG isn't allowing them to do that. They're being really aggressive on them, forcing 1-for-1 trades, which is not something that Fallback Gaming wants to do. As they push down the top tower, it is going to fall to one more Leona basic attack. That is something they do not, that Fallback Gaming does not want to happen. There is a Cho'Gath.
Oh, John could be in trouble.
Malphite does have his ultimate, and he is going to miss. He is going to use it, kill him. It looks a little weird there, because Malphite jumped a little bit on my screen. I think it was kind of some lag, so I'll apologize for the type casting.
A very nice combination of ultimates there. Also, I really liked what he did with the as soon as the Unstoppable Force came out, Cho'Gath did put that rupture right in front of him. He had nowhere to run. He was dead in the water as soon as Cho'Gath showed.
I'm gonna cut you off there. There is a Lux top, and we do see a fight coming out. Fluffy putting on a lot of damage on Jaina. Ezreal gonna miss. They're gonna go back in on this actually. Leona gonna drop. Fluffy going on Janna, who is gonna ult him away. Oh, he is gonna get Janna. He is gonna fall to Tetra, who is gonna pick up that double kill. As they push down that bot tower, dropping below it, it's gonna fall. It's gonna be the second tower for STAG. As Zed is putting some pressure on mid. He probably won't get this tower this way soon, but he is gonna actually dive on Tetra. Gonna melt him. He is gonna fall. That might be the tower there for Dr. Whale if he really wants to. Nobody really there to stop it. As Malphite and Cho'Gath just help himself to that blue buff. There's just
gonna hurt
no response.
Tetra so much.
Just no response from Fallback Gaming. It's just nothing they can do right now.
It's so rough. This is what we're talking about. I mean, this is just STAG just pushing objectives. Just pushing objectives. I mean, not even pushing objectives. But they pushed that top tower. They were getting very aggressive in the jungle. There's blue. Now they're sieging down mid. They got 4 mid right now.
Malphite just used teleport at top. He does not have to teleport up. If they fight this player down, throwing down the ultimate, trying to clear waves. Ezreal ult coming across. Lux ult coming across.
Oh, very nice.
Lucky MD gonna drop. Leona ult coming out. PlayerChan taking some damage. Leona is gonna fall. Rumble dropping low. Dr. Zed gonna drop low. He is gonna fall. That's gonna be the spree shutdown for Janna, actually. And they're gonna look to push this mid, probably. As Malphite comes in from the side. They are all basically full health. It looks like they're gonna try diving here. Malphite gonna ult in, putting down a lot of damage onto Ezreal, who is gonna go aggressive, trying to get that kill on Cho'Gath. He is gonna flash. It's not gonna get him anywhere though. Is gonna fall to Malphite. Probably a misplay
really
there.
Nice fight.
That play went in STAG's
You
favor.
definitely can't make any plays like that as Ezreal at this time in the game. So you just can't give up any kind of lead there. Especially in this 4v5, you can't give up any kind of small lead, anything like that.
They are gonna. It looks like they are gonna take that mid tower.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
This is a little painful to watch. There's just nothing that Fallback Gaming can do. They have a nice fight, and then they just can't, and then they get owned because they only have 4 people instead of 5. Zed gonna go in, gonna ult on Lux. Ezreal taking a lot of damage too. Leona gonna jump in. Janna's there though, putting down some peel, but Leona, excuse me, is gonna blow up, finishing that off. Rumble ult coming in, not gonna hit anybody actually. Probably just trying to clear some minions there, but not gonna do much. Zed is just so strong right now. Malmorty is complete. He hurts.
He's definitely hurting right now. Rumble doing his best here to clear waves. It's rough though for him. This tower here any second now.
It's gonna live a little bit longer, it looks like, actually. Only at about 400 health though.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
As minions take that bot tower for fallback game. Something at least. Malphite coming in from the side here, he does have ult up. They do see Tetra there. Gonna try getting a sneaky combo in. He is gonna ult in, hitting Ezreal and Rumble. Gonna drop him, Ezreal's gonna fall, Rumble's gonna fall. Just Janna and Lux left. Janna's gonna fall, it's just down to Lux to hold this mid tower. But Rupture's gonna hit her, Malphite Q, they're putting out the poke on her. I don't think they'll be able to follow up. Jordan is gonna fall off the tower. That kill's gonna go over to Tetra. This game's just crazy.
A misplay there by Leona, but
they are gonna get that mid tower.
Has been destroyed.
And I apologize right now, Raziel. It sounds like I am cutting out for you.
yeah, the vocals are cutting out a little bit.
Apparently, I'm fine on the stream though. So I think it might just be a difference in push talks. I'm releasing a little bit, maybe. I'm sorry right now. I'll try to fix that. So you go ahead and talk.
What's gonna be it's like the first dragon in the game is gonna go to fallback gaming for free.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Oh, okay. So we do see fallback gaming taking that first dragon for free there. That's definitely gonna help him out. Although the gold lead is already like let's see 8k in favor. Maybe more, yeah, about 8k in favor of STAG. So let's see here. What did they pick up? Looks like he's definitely going for that blue Ezreal build. Looks like Tetra and the Swarson building into an early hourglass because of the Zed, who's become so strong already, 3-1 with 108 farm. Building that Molotris. I thought he might actually go for damage, but oh.
Graves getting caught out a little bit. Gonna take that Ezreal to the face, but just gonna run away. Tetra did get blue buff though, so he has a lot of mana regen now. Gonna maybe be able to survive something. Zed getting caught, gonna take their red actually. Now Zed does have double buff. But blue getting some ward coverage out. They already have so many items complete. They already have a bulwark complete. They are almost have an Infinity Edge complete. They have a Mom Malmortius complete. They have a Spirit of Ancient Golem complete, and they have a Sunfire Cape complete. They are so strong right now. Wow. Unfortunately, fallback gaming just does not have much done right now. They have Spirit of the Elder Lizard and a Ruby Sightstone. That's basically it. Probably have enough gold to get that Zonia's, but if they back to buy, they might lose this turret. They don't have much to go because it's just they're in him, but they desperately need that Lux Wave Clear to stay ahead and even stand a chance of this. But when minions are pushing bot, Ezreal all gonna clear that out though. Stag's just top, try and shove this turret. They do see Ezreal bot. This is probably gonna be a free turret for them. Lux Laser trying to clear out some minions, but it is not gonna be enough. Lux gotta be careful here, otherwise she might get caught here.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, are gonna see it's just top inhib. Ezreal is still
There's so
bot.
much pressure in the top lane now. There you go, he's responding now. He realizes that he cannot be showing himself in any other part of the map.
They just have to let minions push. They can't give up this inhib right now. They're just trying to do what they can to stay alive in this, but the 4v5 is just killing them.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of game that STAG wants to play right now too. They just pushed into that top lane and now they're transitioning very well into the middle lane. They pushed that and now they're headed towards the bottom lane, so they're just going to keep the pressure up now. It's like a chokehold. They're just slowly encircling every turret.
Just slowly choking them into their own base. There's just nothing that all that game can do except just wave clear, wave clear, wave clear. Ezreal trying to do some damage to Malphite, but he's just so tanky with that Sunfire cape. You're just gonna say,
That was
okay.
very dangerous. I think they might have been able to engage on catching Ezreal there with the rupture knockup, perhaps a lead.
They want, except STAG wants to be careful. Try not get caught on your tower, take a lot of damage, and lose a team fight. If they lose a team fight, that's gonna be dangerous for them. Oh, Malphite, he's gonna come in, prove me wrong. Leona not gonna hit anybody. Jaina gonna ult Malphite. He was taking a lot of damage. Nothing's really gonna come out of there except a lot of blown ults. Ezreal really low. Cho'Gath can just run in there and eat him now. I'm sorry, cut out a little bit there.
That's a very good disengage there by Jaina. Jordan very low.
Ezreal getting caught out here by Zedal. He is gonna fall. Already going Jaina now, who is gonna fall to a Cho'Gath ult. Leona really low. Okay.
Ezreal got absolutely melted there by that Zedal. This is what we were talking about in the pregame, though. This is just them sieging, and I mean, like we saw them take almost a bad team fight for STAG there, and they were still able to recover. Just like able to recover and just push down that turret, pick up 2 kills, and there's Malphite teleporting into the top lane. Perhaps they're going to push that back. And they're probably just going to look to do this for the rest of the game. Just get a turret back, get another turret back, and just keep up the pressure.
And it's to the point now that Graves has Infinity Edge complete. He's going to start doing a lot of damage. He's going to really start hurting. Malphite's already really tanky with that Sunfire. So, it's just painful to watch it. Ezreal almost has that Frozen Fist complete. You might be able to kite them a little bit better then, but they do have a lot of hard engage from Zed ult, the Malphite ult, the Leona jump, and Cho'Gath ruptures. They might be able to even chase them down, even with Ezreal's slows coming out, with Lux Qs and E's coming out, with Rumble's ults and slows coming out, with Jaina Tornadoes coming out. I just don't think that there's anything that Fallback Gaming can do at this point to even stand a chance of winning this. All they can really do is delay the inevitable.
And do you believe that the tiebreaker, well, I guess it wouldn't matter here because it's not round robin, but in round robin it goes to game length. So, so I guess that length does not matter here since it is double elimination. Perhaps they're stalling for their carry though.
Crap. The only chance that Fallback Gaming really has in this is a very, very hard throw coming out from STAG, which I do not see it coming, to be honest. They're just so strong at this point. Excuse me. They're just so strong at this point that there is not much.
Is phenomenal.
Up 12K at 23 minutes.
23 minutes is definitely big. Bola Jaina winning that CS war against Leona by 4.
Yeah, Jaina! Whoa! Just trying to be peppy. tried.
It's gonna be a free dragon there for Stag.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Nommed up by Zerker very easily.
Zerker at 6 stacks now, he's extremely tanky. Malphite also still extremely tanky. Zed going for a Blaze Ruin King. After he gets that, he's just gonna be able to chase for days. Get on Ezreal and try to and burst him down pretty easily actually. You're only taking a couple tower shots here,
Getting
but
very aggressive on that tower.
they're just gonna keep sieging, and there's just not much that Malphite game can do.
I'm interested to see if maybe we'll see a Malphite ban into the next game. He's had some really good ultimates this game.
Yes, he has. Frozen Fist coming out for Ezra is gonna be able to kite a little bit better. They need to get some home guards up so that they can keep defending these towers. Only Lux has the home guard right now. Oh, Ezreal and Jen don't even have boots too. Leona and Graves are just shoving top right now. They're split up. Malphite's pushing bot. Zed and Cho'Gath are probably going to look to siege a little bit here mid. Which, yes, does look like they're going to do that. They're going to go try to catch somebody, baby. Lux Ezreal going top. Try clearing that as best as they possibly can. Bring out some poke. Berserker and Dr. Whale are just putting some damage down in the turret, just diving it.
They're pushing onto all three turrets there for a second.
Fluffy and Jordan did shift mid. They're gonna try pushing this down. Leona's taking a lot of poke though. Taking even more. Berserker's dropped quite low. Malphite is shoving bot. He might get caught here. Rumble Souls are coming out. They're gonna try catching up here. Cho'Gath is coming out and trying to peel for him. It's not like they'll be able to get him. He's just too fast for them. Just come back, turtle back into their shell, and just try to survive this siege.
Jordan pretty low here, but I think they can probably take a tower here if they play their cards right.
Probably can. Graves and Cho'Gath just doing a little dancing there. You're just... They're just farming up, getting stronger and stronger, and just snowballing this game out of control.
Yeah, I don't really know what gaming can do right now to put themselves back into this. I mean, to their credit, despite it being one person down, they're at 27 minutes and they're only 6 kills behind. It's not the end of the world. However, the gold lead is definitely bigger than that.
Leona just bought her first GP10 of the game. Ooh.
Lux using that ultimate to check Baron. I think she thought doing it.
Now it looks like they're gonna push mid up a little bit. It's just maybe, but they are in a little split right now. That's coming up from behind. Oh, they'll be safe. Just taking jungle, taking what they want, pushing lane, having a nice dandy time.
So here we go into the middle lane once again. Looks like Malphite's gonna be split pushing in the bottom lane. He does have that teleport available. They'll only use it once this game.
He's sending down Janna to try to wave clear against him. She does have a Morello now counter complete, so her tornadoes are doing some form of damage. At least able to slightly hold out, but she's gonna come back mid. Leona and Graves are pushing top now. They're just gonna go for this 3-pronged push.
The 3-lane push.
The dreaded 3-lane push. now Malphite going really aggressive on Lux, just taking a couple turret shots. Just bulking her down, there's nothing that she can do about it. Ezreal's trying to hold out top lane. Look, Cho'Gath is up there now. He ghosted, they're gonna go for this. They're diving on Ezreal. Rupture's gonna miss. They're just gonna back out of this one, wait for the next wave to come out. Rumble coming down, he's going hard on this, he ignited. Rupture's gonna stop him, Leona's gonna come in. Graves is here now. Looks like John's gonna drop. Leona ult coming out, here comes Zed ulting in. Ezreal's taking a lot of damage here. He is gonna live thanks to that barrier and Jan ult. Lux ult coming across, doing a little bit more damage. Malphite is still pushing bot though. There's just not much that Malphite Gaming can do at this point. Zed has that Blade of Ruin King complete. His combo is going to start hurting so much. I mean, Ezreal has to do everything to stay alive there.
Rumble got painted out a little bit there. Looks like they might look to counter engage though. That is going to cost them the middle turret.
A lot of slows going down to Leona. Rupture is going to slow down Ezreal. They're not going to be able to get back on her. Zed is pushing mid in him now. Putting down a lot of damage onto that. Malphite's pushing down bot in him tower. Is going to go down onto him. They're going to chase him through. Zed's going to flash away. Janet's going to flash after him. Tornado's going to miss. The slow's going to come, and they are going to kill him. But Graves and Cho'Gath are at the side. Cho'Gath is going to drop to the Lux Laser. Although Tetra's taking a lot of damage, going to zone Neos, try to stay alive. Shield now, dueling with Graves, taking a lot of damage. Ezreal coming across. Leona's coming in. She's really low though, so she's gonna be careful. Although Ezreal is gonna drop to a Graves base attack. Flash ult coming in from Malphite, gonna catch Janna, almost Lux for some reason. Gonna finish her, and that is gonna be the mid inhib for them. Rumble is bot right now. There's nothing they can do about this. It's gonna be free inhib for them.
I think this might be a good game.
They are gonna push onto the Nexus turret. Try putting down some damage. Rumble ult gonna come out. He's gonna flash after. Gonna drop Leona though. Worth. John is still going on this. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Please. What are you doing? Do we have a home guard coming out from Ezreal? They need this to wave clear now more than ever. Another home guard coming out. 3 home guards complete for them. They're gonna use that, try and stay alive and clear for themselves. Graves now picking up that build charter and go for a Blade of the Ruined King. Malphite, just so tanky right now. Cho'Gath's trying to get some stacks back up. He does have a Frozen Heart complete along with Spirit Visage. He's tanky. Leona gave him a Blasting Wand actually. I don't know what she's gonna build out of this. Maybe an Omewrecker actually. Because Omewrecker builds out of, if I remember correctly, a Field of Stone, a Blasting Wand, and something else. I don't remember though. And now Graves just leading the charge in this mid. Zed's chilling around Baron, gonna pink that. They can back off, go do this right now if they want to. Red doesn't have enough vision. Now if they're gonna teleport bot. Wow, Graves and Leona head back up top, and it looks like they're actually gonna push top lane, try to siege this up. Not much for you to color cast here, I'm sorry, but... Raziel?
You see a dual push coming out again. Teleport not available for Malphite quite yet. I think they know they can win a 4v4 though, so they're not too concerned with it.
So they are going to go in. Zed all going on Ezreal. Rumble going to get melted there. But Zed taking a lot of damage. He is going to fall to one last Ezreal basic attack. Jaina going to fall to Graves. Graves hurts right now. Oh, it's a 2-for-1.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Malphite is pushing bot. He is on that inhib now. Rupture gonna land on Lux. Graves shopping really low. Ezreal is gonna dodge the Malphite ult actually and get him. Malphite is gonna finish him off though. They are gonna turn to Lux now. Rupture gonna miss. Leona's stuns though are coming in. He does have that zone. She is gonna zone this under tower. Malphite tanking tower. Oh, he really doesn't care. He's just so tanky right now. He's just gonna finish her off. That is the ace and probably GG right here. Or they're gonna go for top tower.
I do believe they could just turn this onto the Nexus right now if they wanted to.
But Rumble is up. He has home guard. He's going hard on this. He doesn't have ult up for another 8 seconds. They are just gonna back off. They could. Minions did push that bot inhib though. They have an exposed inhib. They have 2 inhibs down. This is not looking good for Fallout Gaming.
This is not looking good.
At all.
Trying to make some kind of last stand here. I mean, if they stall long enough to where the the respawn timers get really long, and then they like ace them twice or maybe 3 times in their base, is push back. But I mean, they've got all their turrets except for one. Even then, it's gonna be very hard to pull off.
Yes, Leona did complete that home record. Zed just soloed Droid. There's just no pressure there. Malphite has got an Abyssal and a range of he's strong. This is...
Dr. Whale picking up blue.
Just JE objectives though. This is the 3v4 here. Rumble going very strong here. I'm trying getting on Grace, but it looks like they're just gonna back off because Zed is bot right now and he's pushing that. Malphite coming up. Just so many minions. They are gonna push on this top inhib. Rumble ult going down, Ezreal ult coming in. They're just trying to put out some damage here. Malphite ult going on Ezreal and Lux. They're taking a lot of damage. Jaina gonna fall to Graves. Lux into Zonius and she is gonna flash actually, almost live. Zed gonna ult onto Rumble, but he's just gonna go back to the Nexus. Graves doing a lot of damage onto Rumble, but he's gonna get out of there. We're pushing down on this Nexus. It looks like they are gonna get this. This is gonna be a good game of game 1 between Fallback Gaming and Stag.
Hopefully we'll be seeing a 5v5 in this next game. And I will be right